much. Nuts. It's a here for
Right of its ship still here.
Me? The more I drink, the clearer I think.
What is it? Can I get over there? No, maybe
You
not.
look familiar.
Good day. To get drunk.
You must make more as a mummer than you do wishing.
Stop staring, you'll jinx our...
Whoa there, ragpicker!
Mug like a puss.
No discounts, no credit.
Oh!
In a hurry.
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What a fringilla.
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
I hear right? You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
Bit about Frangilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
Whoa. Stop flexing like that. You're making me nervous. What do you want, Wanderats?
Got a minute?
Of course.
Eridan's located you time and again. How's that work?
When I pass between worlds, I create a kind of shockwave. Anyone properly trained can sense it. That's how Avalok explains it, at any rate. He can do it too.
So you shouldn't actually ever use your power.
It's not like that. The impulse is stronger the longer my voyage. On short hops, the disturbance is practically imperceptible.
Not sure if you've heard, but once it's all over, I'm going to Kovir.
With Triss?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting part of the world. Perhaps you'll get a contract for some rare snow beast. A Barbagazi, or a Vendigo, or an Amarok?
Or maybe I'll finally hang up my swords.
It's that good with her?
Better. Traveling between worlds, what's it like?
It's nice.
Difficult?
It was at first, but in time it became automatic, like riding a horse.
Bet a lot of mages would love to learn to do it.
I'm certain they would. But Avalok claims they've neither the knowledge nor talent. He spent 4 centuries learning to do it, yet can still only find and pass through pre-existing portals. I go wherever I please, whenever I please.
Once you'd left Yen and me on the Isle of Avalon, what happened to you? What did you do?
I traveled through time, space, different worlds. I saw houses of glass, ran with unicorns at the world's end. Even lived in an undersea kingdom for a time.
Freedom. Always had a taste for it.
I still do.
So why'd you return?
It was too much. I almost drowned in it. When everything is possible, it quickly becomes a lot less alluring.
I should go.
All right, we'll talk later.
Yes, Geralt?
So long, Triss.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Anchors away.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
The Sunstone. I don't remember that. Oh no, are we stuck in another loading screen? Maybe not. You. Wobble, wobble. Yeah, a lot of ships over there.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
you'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
Probably won't get wet.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the Mountain Elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Alice, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion. Yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part?
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there. I'm off.
Good luck.
Got a minute?
Of course.
I should...
All right.
What of this? Dialogue?
Yes, Geralt?
Probably not.
So...
Perhaps you should talk to him
Whoa,
afterwards.
stop flexing like
Surely
that.
not
You're
now.
making me
And
nervous.
later? Don't count your father out just because he's the world's richest and most powerful.
Authoritarian rotter unworthy of even.
Geralt?
Thanks, Yen.
Whoa, stop flexing like that.
Was it hard? Killing that vermin? Got me eye on you.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. And on Crate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The Druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The Druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Farewell. Oh, he's far away.
Swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Vagrant.
So they bet on who them can strangle a bear to death.
What is it?
I don't remember where the fast travel sign is. I was just right in the corner. Squawk, 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 squawk.
Look, the Crate's lackey's back.
Kraken trusting his doings to Continentals. That's why he's damn impossible to reason with.
I'd even have thought Sarah's fit to be queen, if she'd only achieved something on her own.
Folks say she'd have perished on Speakerog if not for that Witcher.
Might have been better for the last that way.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Close the door.
You've no respect for our customs. Not
You drink last
nor
night
that
too?
witch, Yennefer.
And what else would Crag have? He not content to have the mightiest fleet, take control of
Mightiest.
my oil, and see his spawn on the throne. Under present circumstances. Under present circumstances, Crag can go ahead and reap the shite he sowed. Almighty Crag. Well, surely he can take on the Black Ones.
You and the sorceress both?
I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
What would you call it if not treason?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him.
Really? I actually don't remember that killing him. Maybe that could have gone differently.
You should not stay here.
Shut up and fight.
I'll watch ye die with.
Oh well, that happened. Getting his ass whooped by a druid. Suppose that was why the door closed. Those hostile as well? Oh.
New cover. That's enough. Wait. This one's really funny. What's the difference between a Nilfgaardian?
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Kroch sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement? Only Kroch believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
How's Ceres handling things?
Has the makings of an excellent queen. if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugus excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Krak's will, all failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar. Listen, Ermion, know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The mask of Urber's first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Eyvind. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the Pearl Divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Sturdy lad.
Signpost not up here? Is it really up further? Oh, dang it. Alright, I'll go down there.
Rhea be with you.
Mummy, what you cooking?
I wanted to surprise you.
Wanderer?
Lovely scar. Wanna see mine?
Lovely scar.
You're pale. You drink last night too?
Not now.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when specters descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind. Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Eyvind.
What?
Just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing a historical treatise on the Enshe elves, under Ermion's tutelage.
Ermion? Man never cared a whit about the elves of the mountains. I've seen through you, you conniver. Cut me to bits if you like. I'll never tell you about the cavern.
That did seem wrong.
Forgetting anything?
Eh? Oh yes, the pyre, all that chatting. I'll be. Tinder's soaked. So what am I to use to...
Let me help.
Lit it on fire with myself.
It's sure to be today. Yes, what is it? It's sure to be today. Yes, what is it?
Is this not good enough? Oh.
You were kind to help.
Don't mention it.
As to the elven ruins, truth is...
Yeah?
Let it go. Leave them be. Surely you've other ways to make a living. You needn't resort to crude looting.
So, you won't tell me how to find them?
No, I won't. But I'm grateful for your help. Farewell, and fortunes smile upon you.
That was nice. Although he didn't help me.
To look out for. He's not coming back.
You don't know that? Maybe his rudder broke?
Oh shit.
Set adrift? Maybe Simon saved him?
Greetings, white hair. Tales, Yana. They're not, but they...
Are they over here? Am I just running for naught? Okay, they're very far away. Oh, I hate this sometimes. How do I get up? Oh, come. Oh, well, just swim over there. Curious.
Planks aren't rotted yet. They'll do just fine. I don't know. All those barnacles. And the smell of fish. What of it? We've a barn to build, not a palace. Well.
What is going on with those birds over there? Wait.
Eh?
How did this bird? Screaming. Oh. You alright?
Don't know nothing.
I found a skeleton. Ow, that was loud. I screamed back.
A skeleton. A real skeleton. Hear that? It just said something. I didn't hear nothing. Boom! Ah! Over. You dummy.
You dummy. Another freaking bird. I can live.
must be the Pearl Diver's boat. No way around it. Gonna have to dive. They call them fish lung for a reason.
Probably inside a cave. Oh yeah, I've been in here, but there was nothing before.
Look, Erling, told you we wasn't done for the day. Didn't even have to fish this one out.
You daft? Can't you see he's a witcher?
What's a witcher doing here?
Never heard of Skelligers looting fallen warriors. That a tradition? I mean, these are your own people.
You not advise? What do you mean, our own? These are Pharaoh scum.
Went after the black ones with 2 longships. Fish brains.
Risking a lot.
Why? That a threat or something?
Don't need to worry about me. But I heard calls underwater. Monsters. Must have sensed blood.
I don't hear nothing.
Ordinary folk never hear these things. Till it's too late.
We best get out of here, Matthias.
Plan to return the bodies to their families at least? I mean, once you're done.
They speak true. Mutants got nothing resembling refined sentiments. Look at them. You think their ever-loving mums and wifeys want to see them in this state? The sea will bury them.
And that's that.
Listen, heard you know a thing or two about elven ruins in Skellige.
Who says?
Hermione.
You'll not tell him what you saw today, will you?
Depends.
Elven ruins, you say? What you want to know?
Druid mentioned some cavern you've never been able to enter. Where is it?
East of Geralt. In a cove you can only reach from the sea.
We got nothing else for you, so if you're done, we'd rather get back up top.
I'm done. And good idea.
Ah, drama's popped out. I'm leaving, I'm leaving. Took the boat with them. Get up there to fast travel. The bandits back. Ow! Ow! Any goats everywhere. Is the lighthouse keeper still here? Didn't clean up the bodies. Yeah, he's still here.
Thank you. If it weren't for you, I'd have died of hunger or fear.
Stay away, birds. I'm no quarrel with you. I said stay away. Damn it.
That stench.
Yennefer, heading back to you.
Ugly as a sea devil. What's that suppose?
That looks cool.
From this day on, my
Hail to
home
the
is
ready.
your home.
Must be
Heard
that
the Nelson
famous
were biting yesterday.
foreigner.
Some of the fish.
Watch
Oh,
your
aye.
step.
Call one in myself, so I'm drifting on the plank. Promise me a
I'd
gold
rather
ring
verify
before
it
I'm sure.
now. Otherwise, I'll continue to wonder if he's not about to stab me in the back.
You've something of a persecution complex.
You needn't come with us.
I hadn't intended it.
Back still here.
Witcham? Pardon?
I would have loved to have told him I killed Madman Lucas.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstones on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I'll explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
The quill is mightier than the sword.
Wars are never enough round.
Stop flexing like that, you're making me nervous.
Familiar.
Yes, Geralt?
So long, Triss.
Yes, Geralt?
Holy shit.
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about-face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So, you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir, a golden child. golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
Still haven't explained why we need to mess around with this subterfuge instead of just killing gals.
Because we would gain nothing in the short term, and we might not live to see the long term. With Gels, it is not what he does on the battlefield, but beyond it. He manipulates, lies, keeps the NL in check. Remove that pawn from the board, and you won't change the outcome of the match. Keep it there, and you could use it to change the rules.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads?
Yeah.
We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything if that's your question.
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
That's...
So long.
very true.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Tend to your own problems.
Uncle said folk on the continent got heads like cats.
What do you want from me?
You look awful. Good day.
Oh, come on. I get a bit sleepy, must admit. It's all the way over here. Oh. That's where I've been. Elementals. Golden flower.
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now, this is no time to get soppy.
So, any incriminating letters, closets full of skeletons?
You've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Yata Ligen!
And...
we've awoken a sentry.
I'll take care of it.
Trying to get through the barrier!
Can I help Ciri or not?
Perhaps this was not a good idea after all. Let's see what Avalok's really.
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Look, Geralt!
Oh, this was a letter from Yennefer to him here. Your Imperial Majesty, allow me to remind you that our arrangement encompassed all the sorcerers wishing to take part in the risky endeavor whose success is so vital to us. I find it hard to believe that in the current situation, when I've already succeeded in gathering so many members of Lodge, I've refused to allow Franquilla Vigo to join our company. I understand our personal factors make you reluctant to part with your subject, but I assure you our interests are aligned in those matters as well. I promise that I will uphold the conditions of our arrangement, despite the fact that the demand sacrifice of me will leave me in an unfortunate situation. Therefore request politely, yet with great insistence, that a release for Franquilla, with all due respect. Karen Fee is undoubtedly the most skilled navigator I've ever had the chance to train, yet his rash temper and his tendency to take foolish risk has called into question the possibility of ever using him for our purposes. Nor Eridan is prepared to put him through the trials now, which Karen Fee and his pride will surely take as a sign of trust and not indifference. The fate of his predecessors clearly was not warning enough for him, or perhaps he truly does not have much faith in his own powers. Out of time I've devoted to him, I would like Karen Fee to succeed.
It seems someone was literally just here.
Avalak's on the ship. We know that.
What if he's not?
Stop. A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena.
Aha.
Aha what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Something here.
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom. Yen.
Him.
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikere, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avalak has analyzed all the paths of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Let's look at his notes.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalak never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
interesting enough. Remarks concerning the death of Oberon. When Oberon Murkitak died, he was not only our finest sage and leader, but also our best chance to renew the gene of the Elder Blood. Prior to this, success seemed possible, even imminent. I'd interpret, for cock's sake, Sevilla's willingness to attempt to beget his child despite her earlier resistance. As a personal triumph and a sign there was more of Lara in her than I had ever imagined possible. Now, with all my designs shattered and the benefit of hindsight, I have concluded that putting pressure on her then in Chianalia had a very negative effect on our relationship. I could never have predicted that Murkitak had so little time remaining and would squander it so foolishly, even though Sevilla was his for their taking. My only hope lies in trying to regain her confidence and trust at any cost.
Let's see what Avalok's really planning.
Perhaps this was not a good idea after all.
Never a standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
There, beyond the door.
Elves sure know their fragrances.
How did you get in here?
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out.
You? I remember you. From Tirnalia.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalok you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalok will finally be free of her.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Ciri, you didn't actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now. better. Let's get out of here.
A bit of mustache on him. Where's that woman? You gone again? Seems like it. Oh, something here. Tales and legends about humans. That's entirely too long.
Let's see what Avalok's really planning.
Perhaps... Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You're sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjall?
I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
See you.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Let's look around together. Come on.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over.